We should turn these lights up because I got to see you before I talk to you. Look at that. You guys right here in the front row, you should turn around. Look at that shit. There you go. Yeah! So first of all, I want to take a second and tell you guys how grateful that I personally am to stand up here in front of you with Mick Mars, Tommy Lee, and Vince Neil. We're just fucking grateful to be alive after all these years, you know? So I was thinking, Vince is correct. We did get together in 1981, but there's a little more to the story, and since this is probably the last time that we're gonna get together, maybe we should take a second and we can all sit down together and I can tell you how it happened. Are you ready? Sit down, I'll do it with you. It doesn't hurt. Can you guys not sit down? Okay, you don't have seats? You're gonna sit your ass on the ground, that's what you're gonna do. Okay. So check this out. I think this is kind of important. It was important in my life, and I know it is to the guys, and it's probably important to your life. If any part of this story that I'm going to tell you right now didn't happen exactly, and I mean fucking exactly in the order that I'm going to tell you, you guys would have not got in your cars and come here tonight. We would not be up here tonight. All these fucking beautiful songs that we have written would not be being played for you tonight. And I can guarantee that those 100,000 chicks that we bent over, fuck, that wouldn't have happened either. There's one right there. And we didn't get one single disease. So this is what happened. And I think this is fucking amazing. In 1981, I was a struggling musician in Hollywood, California. Not really unique to Los Angeles, but I had a unique idea. And I was in band rehearsal one day with this other band, and I looked over, and no disrespect to the guys, but you know what? I said, I quit, because you guys suck. So I didn't have a band, I didn't have a car, and I started walking home. And on my walk home, I remember thinking to myself, if I could just meet 3 other motherfuckers, just 3 guys that want to reach out and rip the fucking heart out of the music industry, that's what I want. The problem was in Los Angeles at the time, it was all skinny ties and short hair and fucking new wave, the go-go's and the fucking back, you know that shit? Some of you probably liked it. I didn't. So I went to a club on a Thursday night. I have no idea why it was a Thursday night. And it was called the Starwood. It was on Santa Monica Boulevard. I walked through the door, and as I walked through the fucking door, I look up and there was a drummer sitting on stage, pounding the shit out of those goddamn drums. I'll never forget that day. I went backstage to talk to that motherfucker. He was sitting on the floor and he was wearing girls' leopard skin spandex fucking pants. That was Tommy Lee. So me and Tommy sit on the floor at the Starwood. I was having a rum and coke. Tommy had 2 beers, and we talked about something that would change our lives, and maybe everybody's lives forever. And we talked about how much we loved fucking punk rock, and we loved heavy fucking metal, and we loved the great bands from the 70s, like Alice Cooper, like T-Rex, David Bowie, Elton John, and fucking Queen. And we said, let's start a band. Let's do that. So we went to this place I was living. I was living with a girl, and we set up bass and drums, and we started practicing. And we started playing these songs, Too Fast for Love, On With the Show, Merry Go Round, Public Enemy #1. Did I say take me to the top? I don't fucking know, but we were fucking serious as a goddamn heart attack. Just the two of us, bass and drums, and we knew to do what we wanted to do, we needed a guitar player. And we picked up a magazine called the Recycler Magazine. And that was a great fucking day. It said, loud, rude, aggressive guitar player. Only call me if you're serious. My name is Mick. All right. Sit down, story time's not over. So there was the three of us, and we were wearing black leather pants, and we had black hair and black eye makeup and a black fucking heart, and we were on a mission, but we were missing one important element. We needed a lead singer. And Tommy said, I know this guy, but he's in another band. And Mick Mars said, well, fuck that shit. Let's go to the club, and if he's good, let's steal it. So we went back to the Starwood, and on stage was this motherfucker in white leather pants, a white leather jacket, snow white hair, and he was fucking leaning into it. And I never heard a voice like that ever in my fucking life. And on top of all that, girls were throwing their fucking pussies at him. That's Big Steel, right there. So there you had it. You had four guys that didn't want to sound like anybody else, we didn't want to look like anybody else, and we sure the fuck didn't want to follow any rules. So we had $26 between the four of us, and we went to Burbank, California, and we set up in a rehearsal room, and we had one day, one fucking chance. And that's why we're here, and that's why you're here. I handed Vince the lyrics to Livewire. He said, I got this. Mick ripped into the riff. Tawny started pounding on the drums. I picked up this fucking bass. And on that day, motherfuckers, it was January 17th, 1981. Motley Crue was born. That's why we're here. That's why you're here. And I swear to God, and this is a fucking promise, our music will haunt you till the fucking day you die. Let's do this.